Are you trying to figure out how you can rank your videos as a new YouTuber? Well, you are in the right place. I'm gonna go over all the best methods that are working right now and in 2022 so you can rank your videos as an entirely new YouTuber. Now, you wanna make sure that you watch the entirety of this video because every step that I discuss is gonna be vital to your success, okay? Now, if you get value, make sure that you thumbs up the video. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you like this type of content, I create content like this every single week. So make sure that you subscribe and click that notification bell so you do not miss an upload. So first things first, you want to make sure that you do your keyword research before you even shoot your video. Now, if you don't know what keyword research is, no worries, I'm gonna break it down for you in layman's terms. So essentially, before you even wanna create your video, you wanna make sure that you can actually rank for the title or video idea that you're going after, okay? Because the worst thing you can do is come up with your video idea, you shoot the video, you edit it, you create the thumbnail, you upload it, you get your description all nice and clean, and then what happens? You get no views. And this can honestly be frustrating and even demotivating. I know I've had this happen to me plenty of times until I learned like, wait, I'm doing something wrong here. And 9 times out of 10, you went after a keyword that is way too competitive for where you are at right now. And what I use to help me with my keyword research is a tool called TubeBuddy. Now, I do have to shout out vidIQ because they did show me some love on their channel. Either one is fine. I just personally use TubeBuddy, and that's just what I'm personally more comfortable with. And so what you're gonna wanna do is put in your video idea or topic into TubeBuddy, and it's gonna tell you, right, whether or not this is a good keyword or a good title to go after, okay? Now, a good, I would say, framework to work from is that you wanna make sure that the title or the video idea that you're going after has a very, very high search volume, but low competition. I'll give you an example. So last year, I created a video on Clubhouse. Okay, I explained what Clubhouse was, how to use it, etc., right? And so that video did very, very well because there was a lot of people trying to figure out what Clubhouse was. People were searching on Google Trends. That's another tip that I'm gonna get into. But people were heavily searching for what Clubhouse was, right? But there wasn't a lot of videos on YouTube talking about Clubhouse. I think at the time, there was maybe 1 or 2 videos, right? And so I was able to rank for that topic because it was highly searched with low level of competition. Now, I know probably what you're thinking is my niche is fitness or my niche is stocks, right? Everything is heavily saturated. Well, you have to really know your target audience and your niche and really be in the trenches, right, of your audience and understand what they're needing and what they're looking for that you're noticing that other creators aren't creating, right? There's always a diamond in the rough somewhere in your niche, okay? Or go after very, very specific long tail keywords. So instead of, let's just say you're in the fitness niche, right? Instead of saying how to lose weight, you're gonna say how to lose weight as a postpartum mother in 2022, right? You see how specific that is and speaks to a specific target audience, right? Rather than just saying how to lose weight. Get me? And so you're gonna, especially when you're, smaller in views, again, we're not small YouTubers here. I don't wanna go on that rant, but for my subscribers, you know the vibes, right? When you go after long tail keywords, you have more of a chance to get more views that way than trying to go after a big keyword like how to lose weight. You're never gonna win that battle. Now, the second tip that I wanna give you once you've done your keyword research is you wanna actually use and say some of your keywords in your video. So if you've noticed in this video, I've restated the title several times, right? And you wanna also put your title on the screen if possible, because all this is doing is that Google can pick up on all of these things. Right now, we're in the age of AR and Google Lens. So Google can look over this video, see the phrase, and know exactly what this video is about. Like, Google has so many different points of emphasis that they collect data from. So you want to make sure that you're saying the words, and then visually you want to make sure that you put the words on your video as well, because it's almost like a video pie, right? You're just baking in more information into your video, so Google knows exactly what your video is about. And to further that point, you want to also, once you finish, editing your video, you want to make sure that you title your file the same way as the title that you have on YouTube. Again, this just goes back to giving Google as much information as possible. So you want to make sure that the file that you name your YouTube video is the same title that you title your YouTube video. So the file name and the title of your YouTube video should be exactly the same. Even down to the thumbnail that you upload to YouTube, that should have the same title, and it all strengthens the information that you're giving to Google so they know exactly what the video is about. Now, at this point, you may be thinking this is a little excessive, right? But I'm telling you, this really works. You want to make sure that you give YouTube search engine as much information as possible. So in the same vein, you want to make sure that you take your title and you write it in the description below. The most important part is the first about 2 to 3 sentences in your description box. So make sure that you restate the title and put any important keywords in the first 2 sentences as well. Now, lastly, I would say put your tags in. Now, YouTube has came out and said that tags really don't affect too much the rankings of your videos, but I'm still an old school YouTuber. I still think, they have some effect. So I always do it as a precaution. Now for you, you can do it if you want, but I always recommend doing it because it can't hurt. So now that we got all the search engine optimization stuff out of the way, I do want to tell you some things and some benchmarks that you definitely want to hit from a content creation perspective. Okay, so when you look at your backend and your analytics on YouTube, you want to hit these benchmarks to give you the most success at actually ranking your video. Okay, so you want to make sure that your view duration is right around 50% or higher, and you want to make sure that you're getting good engagement. So like the dislike ratio, I would say 90% or better, and you're getting some substantial comments on your videos. Okay, now with that recipe plus making sure you have your search engine optimization down, you did all your SEO stuff, right? You're gonna be in a very, very good position to rank your video. So I hope that this was helpful. Let me know what was your favorite tip down below. And if you got value out of this video, make sure that you check out this video here because it's gonna help you as well.